think we're I think we're here. Yes. Wow, welcome to Transformation Tuesday again. Yes. So grateful that you made it today. As every Tuesday we come to you live with a topic. This is Judy Matejczyk here, life mastery consultant and world-class paradigm shifter, where our mission is to shift and uplift the planet. And this is Transformation Tuesday. You know, we began this in March of 2020, and we've been coming every Tuesday with, topics to possibly tweak your thinking and transform your thinking and with some action steps for your reality. So I'll let you guys come on in here and let's take a deep breath in. Oh, with gratitude that we can take a breath today, and that it's February 18th, 2025. Yeah. And let's take another breath in and put our attention with an intention to perhaps get a gold nugget or something from this, what we're studying this month in February, working with the law. There's this, and it's a book by Raymond Hollywell. And before we get started, let me tell you a little bit. If you missed last week, you'll want to go back and watch. Here's where we've been. We were talking about there are these spiritual laws that are at work in the universe. And there's 11 of them, and we were studying each week a different law. Last week, we were talking about the law of thinking. In other words, in another nutshell, is what we think about, we bring about. Let's take a deep breath in there. What you think about, we bring about. So if I'm thinking lack, I'll probably get more lack. Your thoughts create your feelings, create your actions, create your results. So the law of thinking, that was last week. And today we'll be talking about the law of supply. The law of supply. Then next week, the law of attraction. And then as the weeks following, there's the law of receiving, the law of increase, the law of compensation, the law of non-resistance, the law of forgiveness, the law of sacrifice, the law of obedience, and the law of success. So today we're diving into the law of supply. And I wanted to start out by reading to you from A Year of Miracles by Marianne Williamson for February 18th today. And then I'll go into a couple concepts and asking you some questions. So take another deep breath in, and if you feel like it, shut your eyes and listen. And here's an affirmation for today. I meet limited circumstances with unlimited thoughts of possibility. Let me repeat that. I meet limited circumstances with unlimited thoughts of possibility. While the world is changeable, the truth is not. May I not be tempted by the drama of the world to forget the eternal peace of God. May I hold to the truth of who I really am and how the universe operates, despite whatever the world may say. In a universe where only love is real, I need not be deterred by the appearances of fear. Where there is lack in the material world, I proclaim the infinite abundance of the spiritual universe. Where there is discord and conflict on the material plane, I proclaim the love that unites us as one. Today I meet limits with the thinking of unlimited possibility. Whatever occurs, I remember that miracles are possible, regardless of circumstance. I proclaim the miracle, I pray for the miracle, I rejoice in the miracle. Amen. That was great to talk about the law of supply. So the cool thing about this is that one of my mentors was just talking about this last week. So I'm going to take some of his concepts and question you along the way. And this is all about the law of supply. Okay? And in other words, there is an unlimited supply in the universe of ideas. Ideas are the first currency. So, just like a light bulb doesn't have to create electricity, but simply allow it to flow. Okay? We can be conduits for abundance when we transform these limiting beliefs we have into empowering ones. Let me say that again. Just like the light bulb doesn't have to create electricity, but simply to let it flow. We can be conduits for abundance when we transform these limiting beliefs about ourselves, who we are, into these more empowering beliefs. We all have access to way, way, way more than we can imagine. Because the truth is, abundance is our birthright. Now, we have this thing called common hour thinking. In other words, we'll go out there and it's the whole thinking that most people are thinking out there. We're going to talk about this common hour thinking. And common hour thinking operates from the have, be, do mindset. In other words, this fixed mindset. Like, I have a certain amount of money in my bank account. Then I can do the things I want. Then I can be happy. Have, be, do mindset. Or once I have money, then I can do the things I want. Then I'll let myself relax and be happy. Right? Doesn't it? I know it makes sense, right? So what we're talking about today is this brave thinking mindset or a growth mindset, which in contrast, we operate from a be, do, have mindset. What? So be, do, have. When I am in a being state of who I am meant to be, I can do the things, even little things, they add up, that I would love, and then I have in the material world everything that I need. So it's be, who you are being today. So take a deep breath in, and we're shifting our belief system. Take a deep breath in and ask yourself, who am I being today? I do this every morning. 3 being statements. Who am I being today? You get to set the tone for your day, by the way, at any time. Okay, I am being. I am being Transformation Tuesday, right? I always loved Tuesdays. I am being beautiful. I am being compassion. I am being thoughtful. I am being fun. I am being free. In a moment's notice, you can go, I am being fear. And of course, you will be fear. Fear, I am being fearful. Or you can say, oh, I am being faithful. We live in a land of polarity, right? So it's very, very important to set your being mindset very first thing and keeping that as much as you can all throughout today. So if I am being a paradigm shifter, right? What am I doing? Oh, as I go out into the world, it looks like it's raining like crazy here in Texas. It's going to be cold. I am being okay with the weather. And so, what am I doing? I'm doing my chores, going to the grocery store, going to the post office, and I'm being that person of increase. And I'm smiling at everybody, how you doing, this and that, and then I have a wonderful day. So be, do, have mindset. So by shifting our belief system, aligning your actions through giving. So if you feel a lack in an area, that's the area to give. No, it doesn't make sense, but try it out. So we are aligning our actions through giving and sustaining that vibration of abundance. You unlock wealth, joy, and opportunities that are already waiting to flow into your life. So think bravely. Okay, take a deep breath in here. And if you're writing these down, first of all, those be statements, who you're being today. This other concept is so important, gratitude. Gratitude is the frequency that is harmonious with abundance. Gratitude is the frequency that is harmonious with abundance. And when we celebrate our wins, we signal to the universe, I'm open to more. So a win could be you woke up today. A win can be you popped on your computer or whatever. A win can be that any kind of win. We are sucking air. We are breathing. That is a win for me. Many people my age are not. So I'm opening to even more and more. So celebrate your wins. Gratitude is a frequency that is harmonious with abundance. Now, we don't have to become abundant. We already are. Look around you right where you are. You might have an abundance of junk around. You might have an abundance of beautiful photographs of times that were so much fun, an abundance of food, an abundance of you name it. And I'm really curious to find out where you are, your abundance mindset, because we're connected to this infinite. You already are abundant. Just like the light bulb doesn't create electricity, but allows it to flow, we are already connected to infinite abundance. The question is, are we letting it flow freely, or are we dimming the light with our limiting beliefs? Like, I don't deserve it. I'm not worthy. I'm a girl. You're not supposed to do things like this. Or I'm this, limiting beliefs. What if, when we let this abundance flow freely, our light grows stronger and stronger and stronger? My friends call themselves lighthouses. Yeah. Our belief system acts as a filament in life's light bulb. Write that one down. Our belief system, our BS, belief system acts as the filament in our life's light bulbs. A strong, clear belief in abundance allows our light to shine brightly, while doubt and fear can dim our whole potential. We already have full believing power. It's just a matter of where we're directing it. We shift our focus to what we would love and watch abundance flow. So ask yourself right now, what would I love to create, be, do, have in this Transformation Tuesday? Just try it as an experiment. What would I love? Write it down. Okay. And I invite you is look around to something that where you're feeling lack. Maybe a lack of love, maybe a lack of your health, maybe a lack of money, maybe a lack of time, right? Look into those areas where you're feeling lack. And then ask yourself, what would I love this to look like? All right? That's where we're going to put our focus. Remembering the light bulb. Okay? Okay. So, in other words, we have full believing power. You have full believing power. It's just a matter of where you're directing it. So, if you've been directing into lack, boom, you're going to get more lack. When you look and see where you are abundant, you're believing and believing and believing. When you believe in one area of your life, it flows over into the others. Just as an experiment, try it out. Whether it's our time, love, resources, here's the key: give in that area. If you want more love, give love. If you want more money, give money. If you would love more time, take time to give time to someone or something. When we give freely, without expectation, we signal to the universe that we trust in the infinite supply available to us. Now, there's something called the upper limits. We can notice when we're approaching this upper limits, those moments when success or happiness feels so good to be true, and consciously choose to expand our capacity for receiving more. Where, I don't know if I just had one last week. Everything was so good to be true. I was like so high for one day, and I kicked in my upper limit problems. The next day I went, whoo, crashed back down. Who do you think you are? Just snap. Oh, you can. And it was like, okay. Once I knew that I was in my upper limits problem, I never felt that happy about myself before. Like, I took a deep breath in and like, this is what this is. It's going to take a while for my cells to get used to this. How do I stay motivated when something's so good? How do I do the momentum? And my mentor, I have many mentors, believe me, said, take a baby step, get up, move your body, go outside. Take a deep breath into your new level of awareness of your abundance. Take a deep breath in and believe that the universe has much more abundance in store for you. We normalize abundance in our lives. Check this out. Okay? Three things. Celebrate your wins. Celebrate your wins. I can't say that enough. Celebrate your wins. Like, what is a win? Anything is a win. You woke up the morning. You ate breakfast this morning. Boom. You got out of bed. Win. I brushed my teeth. Win. Start celebrating yourself. The second, very much practicing gratitude. Gratitude for anything. Gratitude for circumstances falling apart, because there you're going to be learning lessons. Practicing gratitude. Celebrate win, practicing gratitude, and possibly the most important one for me at least, affirming our worthiness every day. For me, it's easier to celebrate somebody else's worthiness than my own. Just saying, up until now, right? So we want to normalize this law of supply abundance by celebrating your wins, practicing gratitude in for anything. Another, celebrating gratitude for all the abundance that is coming into you today and in the future, and affirming your worthiness every day. So here's a quote from As a Man Thinketh, by James Allen. And the quote is, "We do not get what we want, we get what we are." Be, do, have. So I want to invite you as a little teaser, that I'm giving I am presenting a vision workshop this Thursday night at 7 p.m. Central Time. And what we're going to be doing is, the name of that is a Vision Workshop, 3 Keys for, celebrating your results, something like that. I forget what the title was this time. But we're going to explore those areas in your life where you would love more abundance. Okay? I'm going to put the link. It's just Zoom, no register, just hop on. You'll be in there with a group of my clients who are there now, who have, they've manifested an abundant life, mostly by celebrating their wins and gratitude for each other. But this Thursday night, February 20th at 7 o'clock Central Time. I'm going to put the Zoom link in the comment section. And so for this Transformation Tuesday, the law of supply. So we are just at the beginning of this beautiful journey called Working with the Laws. And once again, last week, the law of thinking, check it out. What I just touched on a little bit was the law of supply. Next week, we have a guest speaker, Beth Robbins, on the law of attraction. And as March goes, we're going to see how these laws are intertwined with each other. So I want to end today with this little prayer from Year of Miracles. That was the same thing that we started to do today. So take a deep breath in. I hope you got a little bit of a gold nugget today, knowing that you are abundant in your breathing and in your being, your beingness. Who are you being today? So today is day 49 of the year. I meet limited circumstance with unlimited thoughts of possibility. Today I meet limits with the thinking of unlimited possibility. Whatever occurs, I remember that miracles are possible regardless of circumstance. I proclaim the miracle. I pray for the miracle. I rejoice in the miracle. You are a miracle. So remember the Vision Workshop this Thursday at 7. And until we meet again next week, Transformation Tuesday. Live, love, because. Live, love, because you matter. Judy Matejczyk, over and out. Let me see what